full, the revival.
Y'all know what this is. Peace and blessings. It is your boy, Eli Rax, a.k.a. Vibes. And welcome to New York Revival, where it's not just sports, it's entertainment. And I'm here with my brothers, man. You guys know who this is. And that's Mr. Glass Half Full, and that's Spee if you nasty now.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Let's go. It's a good day.
Okay.
It's good, man.
No
And I'm here. That's fire, by the way, the whole eyebrows thing. Anyway, and I'm here with my brother El Jefe, aka White Jersey, aka Blue Jersey, aka Daniel. What's wrong with your eyes? El Jefe's in the building.
Was that your White Jefe voice right there?
Yes, that was.
Nice.
Daniel, what's wrong? It's
Nice.
like looking in the sun. God. So
Yeah, it's a little more Minnesotan than that, but you're right.
Yes.
It's definitely white enough. You got that part right.
Close. I'm working on it. I'm working
Yeah,
on it, man.
yeah,
You know, I got to work on it when we get this money. When we
You
get
surprised
paid.
me.
You know
You
what I mean?
surprised me. I didn't see
Yeah, I
that coming on. That's
appreciate
good.
Shout out to you. Yes, you, the Revivalist in the chat. Please hit that thumbs up, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate all the support, guys. We have a special guest in the building. We couldn't kick this off right here. Just to let you know, tonight is the big night out, not only for you guys. This is the People's Mock Draft. This is New York Revival's Super Bowl here tonight. All right. The freaking chat's gonna win some money. The content creators is gonna give their picks. Have a great time with you guys. And of course, we could not kick this off because every year, come on, you guys even know. We had our brother Pestilence here in the building, kicking off every year with us. And guess what? We ain't forgot him. He's still here in the building, but we got his other half in here as a round of applause here. Let's bring her in, the Korean. Round of applause! Round of applause! Round of applause! Round of applause! What is going on, sis? We do appreciate your time, man. What's been going on with you? And man, what up with that jersey, though? What up?
What
I
is
had
up?
to rep it. You know I had to rep it because he would want it no other way. Like, I am not allowed to wear a Giants jersey.
Listen, we don't want
Fair.
anything different at this point. You know, we're going to have some fun here. You know what I mean? But we want to thank you for coming on the show. We could not kick this off properly. Of course, with having a little bit of Pestilence here in the building with us, man. And why not start with our sister here? No, we got our brother. Well, let's start with our sister, man. But how's everything been going, man? Tell the people what's been going on. How you feeling?
I am pretty good. Obviously, I just want to say thanks, everybody, for all the amazing support. Like, believe me when I say that. Okay, I'm going to call him Rondé because I don't call him Pastor.
Fair.
Right ahead. That's fair. Fair enough.
I know that Rondé loved you guys so much. And believe me when I say that, like, you guys did mean a lot to him. And you guys did give him a purpose when he didn't have one. So the support that I felt from you guys and the support that I know that he felt is amazing. And he's always going to say, I am a nobody. Why are they like doing all this for me? But I know he's looking down in amazement with everything that you guys have possibly done and for everybody that's been there for me. So I appreciate it.
We love
but
you.
I always rep the Cowboys. I don't care.
You know how much we love Pest. You are the first Dallas fan we've ever had on this program.
Absolutely. Which we couldn't have it no other better. It's like, why not? It's the way Pest would have wanted it anyway. But let me tell you this, man. The schedule isn't out yet. What if the Giants play the Cowboys week 1, man? I mean, I'm just letting you know. I think you guys are in for a loss. I'm talking my ish right now, sis.
I mean, listen, I'm going to be at that game. Like, I am going to be there. So who's coming with me?
Okay, we might have to
get
throw some bows in the parking lot. Okay.
Seriously.
So listen, is Witten your favorite player or what? What's going on, man? I like this jersey here. It's all right. It's all right, man. But what's your favorite Dallas Cowboy player?
Witten. Okay, so you want to hear a story? So downstairs
please.
in the man cave, we have an Eli jersey or an Eli picture frame. He's the one where he's holding back, like somebody's pulling him back, and like
the great escape,
signed and whatnot. So it's hanging up behind the bar, and so his goal. He was like, I have my favorite player here. So now he wanted to get a Witten, like autographed Witten portrait. So like I saw it on his phone, like when I was going through his phone. There was nothing bad on his phone, y'all.
That's my boy.
He's a good
but I saw it on his phone. He was looking at it. So I will eventually get a signed Jason Witten photograph to hang up in the bar next to Eli. So it'll just be there. At first, I was going to convert the man cave, but I think we're going to keep it as a bar.
That's awesome. I mean, listen, as a Giant fan, it's hard to hate Witten. He was just a pro. He killed us every year, but you know he was a good dude. And I can't say that about a lot of Dallas Cowboys.
It was a respect thing. It was a respect.
Witten was a good dude. Yes,
he is. He's an amazing guy. So he is my favorite player.
That's fair. That's fair.
So listen, when the season kicks in, for sure we will meet you at MetLife Stadium. Embrace you with some hugs, man. Even if we lose, I will not give you a hug. You might not be my sister anymore either after this. Just let you know.
I feel like that's a lie, Eli. I feel like that's a lie.
That's a blatant lie.
You already know.
He'll hug you after the ass whooping. It could be 40-0. He'll be hugging you. You know that.
Oh, like the last time, like.
All right, we all know.
All right, we gotta go.
All right, I'm sorry.
we gotta go now. Sis,
I gotta go.
So much. Yeah, sorry, I gotta go.
I really hope that we don't have like a first week game because you guys are always so sad.
Yeah. Like, at least give us a couple games to like enjoy ourselves before smacking us and then just ruining our season. Like we went from Slayton having our shirt to demolish, and the season was over within seconds.
Okay, so like this is gonna be a really low blow, but I would like one time for me not to exit New York Giants Stadium without hearing like "Let's go Dallas."
Oh my God!
What did you write this shit down before coming here? This is embarrassing.
Oh my God.
We're getting roasted here, fellas.
But shout out to you, the Korean. We love you. We love you. The entire community supports you. We are here for you. We want to thank you so much for giving a moment of your time. I know you have a million things to do. You already know, man. I'll probably text you later anyway.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys so much.
Love you. We'll see you. Definitely so much. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
Oh, man. That's
awesome.
Simply amazing.
How we start off. That's how we
could have started off any other better, man. So I think that was freaking amazing. That was awesome. Shout out to the Korean, man. For years, I was like, man, what the hell are you calling her the Korean for? Which is hilarious. And the funny story was like, hey, she was like, I liked it. I was like, all right, cool. So it just stuck. It just stuck, man. She was like, I am Korean. I was like, yeah, you're right.
That's how you would introduce her. I was looking at her like, she's okay with this, and she always had a smile on her face. So
she wasn't ready to kill anybody. Yeah, we're good.
No, absolutely. Shout out to her, man. It's gonna be great. Awesome. Next time Dallas game, maybe we'll have her on a whole lot longer to talk some crap to her. And maybe I told her if we win, I gotta definitely have her back on. If we lose too, then I'll duck her a little bit. We'll see how that goes. First things first, man. I want to give credit, man, to the guy that is working behind the scenes for us tonight, because we couldn't pull this off without our day one. Now, a lot of people don't know when we started New York Revival, we just didn't only have Pest to help us out here. We had our brother, which is huge right now in the podcasting and the YouTube world, man. You might have known him from He's a Giant, the Big Blue Beards. But guys, before all that, man, he was a Revival. All right. Shout out to our brother Monte. Let's bring him in here, man. Round of applause. Round of applause. Shout out to Monte. We appreciate you, brother. I got to get this fade fixed out.
I think the audience is just really pumped, and that's why it's coming in hot. Like
right. That's real applause. I don't know what you're talking about.
Feels like that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's why.
Monte, thank you so much, man. We do appreciate all that you're doing behind the scenes for us. Thank you for your time, brother. What's going on with you? How you been?
It's been going good, man. I'm excited. Third annual show. Back on for the third time, so I'm excited that you guys keep having me back. I appreciate it.
Third time prepared. We're over here.
Are you prepared mentally for what's about to come at your spot?
Yeah, I think Sal and I have a good idea how it's going to play down and who's going to be available to us.
Really?
So we'll see.
They are. So just so you guys know, Monty and Sal, He's a Giant. They're repping He's a Giant. They have the 10th and last pick. Our New York brethren, the New York Jets. So they're going to wait to see how the board plays out, and I'm very interested to see what the New York Jets are going to do.
There's one guy, if he fell, that would definitely make us rethink. But I think we have a pretty good idea. We were talking about it. I think we know which way we're going to go.
All right.
That's what I like to hear. So let me say this, man. Monte, we do appreciate you, man. let's get the show on the road a little bit. But
before
we get the show on the road and before we rock, brother, let's give the people the breakdown of where the picks are going to lie. Not only that, let's let the chat know what they're going to win tonight and what is the stipulation of them winning some cash prizes, man.
Yes, sir. So this is a big, important, nice new feature from this year, right? First of all, here's the lineup tonight. You got your top 10 teams and then the content creators next to him, some legends in the Giants community. That's He's a Giant last. I'm not going to fix it for you. You know who they are. But the biggest upgrade this year is because we haven't been able to pay out too much, even though we've offered in previous years, because nobody's gotten any misses.
Right. Like a lot of misses.
Someone either throws a wrench in the gears early and it messes up the whole draft, or it's just hard to predict, or a combination of both. So this year, what we're doing is anybody in the super chat, this is kind of for you this time, right? So what? $5 minimum, right? For a prediction, you can do one per round, and that gets you in, right? And we'll tally it up at the end. The person with the most amount of correct predictions for the real NFL draft, not tonight, the real NFL draft, you will be able to split that pot. So like, there's a whole pot that's going towards that person who gets the most right. So the super chat, stay tuned. If you feel like you're on a good run, keep going because you're going to win some money tonight. So I'm going to make it a little competitive. Some details on the bottom there for you. But that's a nice new feature that we're excited about. And
we want to give you guys money, right? We're trying. We're
trying to give back. But if there is another donation that somebody wants to make to help support the revival, whoever makes the largest donation tonight, not only is going to be the revivalist of the month, but you know how we like to have celebrities on here. Eli is like our celebrity whisperer. I don't know how he does it, but all of a sudden people just line up to come in. You get to ask a question to that next celebrity guest. So that's what's on the line for you too. So in addition to the $5 predictions each round, the biggest super chat gets to ask the next celebrity a question. So pretty damn
well, cool. We have a leader in the clubhouse already. As usual, our weekly.
Go ahead.
Our weekly Precious.
Oh my goodness.
She's a leader in the clubhouse right off the bat. Are we surprised? She's the person that keeps the lights on, as we always say.
She really does.
We love you. We love you, Precious. Please.
We love you, sis. Thank you.
Third annual mock draft. Woohoo!
Yeah, baby.
Who's ready to win some money? Hey,
let's go. I gotta give you a player now. Now it feels like we got to give her like a player, like a freebie or something. Like
she can get whatever she wants from
exactly.
Yeah, like what could she ask for that we would say no at this point? She's
got the keys. She's got everything she needs to.
Spiro, do you mind translating two toes and then maybe we can get this thing started?
You know how I do. You know how I do. Hey, there he is. There he is. First of all, massive salutes and respects to NYR fam and crew, aka Blue Jersey, aka Red Jersey, aka Spiro, our cis pest wife, and slap all stinky boys loses it, including Saquon. On that fire.
Ooh, shots.
Okay, Tuto. Okay.
All right, Tuto. Shout out. Guys, listen, man. We got a very big show ahead of us, man. We got the super chats coming in. Get yourselves in there. You guys know the rules and regulations of this. Right now, the Chicago Bears are on the clock, and I do believe that quick. I think that quick the pick is in. So let's drop that chime there for us, man.
Is it in already? We're not. I mean, we're gonna.
Whoa! Hold on. Let's see.
Hold on.
Monty, I'm gonna drop you back real quick. All right, we're gonna bring in our special guest.
Yeah, if you're not following BigDashKnows, you need to get with it.
What are you doing?
This man,
what are you doing?
He's been taking off. There he is.
There he is. Big Dash. Round of applause.
What's going on, fellas?
Hold on. We gotta do this right. Round of applause. Brother, we thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you for your time.
I'll take all the applause. Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's like, I'll wait for it to fade down. Yeah.
I might have jumped the gun and said the pick was in. We
had
to find you.
Hold on.
My apologies, man. Because Monte was here. I was like, holy shoot, the pick is in.
Excited.
I'm looking at the time because I see people in the back and I'm like, oh man, this is the time. So my apologies.
Yeah, it won't take that long. It won't take that long at all.
I mean,
I will say this though, it was probably one of the hardest picks to make.
Right.
Because it's just so many people that are just worthy of the first pick.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I will say this.
Wait. Hold on. Just let me know.
Okay.
Hey, the pick is in, so we can drop the shine.
Yes. Tell us who the pick is in first.
Why don't we do this? We want to hear the thought process, maybe what you were considering, and then be like,
Yes.
I came to my decision, and then we'll play the noise.
Give us the
and then
spiel.
you say, with the first
Yeah.
pick.
There you go.
And you
think about even though it's the Chicago Bears, you think about smart, tough, and dependable. You need a guy that's going to be a game changer.
Oh yeah.
A guy that's going to be a franchise type of player.
Okay.
Put butts in seats and things like that. You want to revive the whole, Chicago community, the Bears community. The Bear Down. I have a cousin that's a Chicago Bears fan, so I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right.
So the pick is in. The pick is in.
Okay. Please hold.
Okay, with the first pick in the 2024 mock draft, the Chicago Bears select guard Zach Zinter.
What?
No, man. Of course, it's Caleb Williams, quarterback USC. Caleb Williams, the number 1 pick. I wouldn't be able to walk outside anywhere in any state if that was a deal. If that was a deal, Zach, Zach Zinter is going to be a franchise guy though. Don't sleep on Zach. But all jokes aside, Caleb Williams, quarterback, USC, Chicago Bears got their franchise quarterback. It is what it is.
That was the most consensus first pick we've had in 3 years.
So easy.
Slam dunk.
So easy.
I mean,
so easy.
It was funny. Remember, there's this part of the offseason where everybody's like, "Well, will he go number?" Like, it was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Yeah. Ryan Poles, aka Big Dash, picks the no doubter Caleb Williams. I mean, not much more you can say about that, right?
There's gonna be a nice screenshot when he delivered that first name where we're all like,
"Oh yeah, I can't wait."
How did I not see that coming? Like, he had all day to think about saying Caleb Williams. He's got to fuck with us a little bit.
As soon as I knew, it's like, okay, I got to play around a little bit. Pause. But
give me Zach Zinter in the 3rd or 4th round, and
exactly. I'll take him. I'll take him for sure. Before I get off though, again, I love what you guys did. Long live Pest. Shout out to his wife. I will say this though, Spiro, Jason Witten is easy to hate. Oh, Cowboys, Cowboys. Listen,
you just
it's Big Blue all day. It's Cowboys. I hate Philly more. Y'all know me. I hate Philly more than anybody else.
Same.
I do have respect for Witten though. I do have respect because he was a Giants killer, but I hate all of them. It is what it is. It is what it is though. Fair. I appreciate you, fellas.
Thank you, Big Dash. I appreciate you, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll be down in the chat after this.
Thank you so much.
Go follow.
Put my donation in and everything, though. All right, fellas.
The best.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother, for stopping by. Follow BigDashKnows. Go follow right now.
Thank you, damn content, man. Shout out Big Dash, number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams to Chicago. After that nice joke there, that was awesome by Dash. Guys, go follow Dash as well. You guys know the rules, of course, in the chat as well, the donations and etc. You guys can win that tonight as far as some of the pot there. So put your name in there. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a good time. Shout out to Chris Peace, man. That's what you got there.
Yo, yeah. Let's get some more super chats in there. Much love to you, Desiree. Shout out Chris, former revivalist of the month.
Yes,
love you, baby. Thank you for coming through. C's was in one of the original people's
holy
mocks.
Shit! Yeah.
He had the pick that threw everything. It threw everything for a loop.
I think R0 was giving him shit today. That was great.
Yeah, and it gave Pest his moment. He gave Pest his moment to just go off, and we will never. We'll never forget that pick.
That was an all-time Pest moment right there.
We love you, C's. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Neil, thank you. Neil believes you guys are the best of the very best. Thank you for all the great content. Let's fucking go,
Neil, man.
Let's go, Neil.
Neil's a good man. Oh, we got competition for this revivalist here.
Yes, let's get right to it. Now we have a very good super chat, very solid $21 for JP.
He's one up. He's
now
one up
in the lead. Let's get some bids up. He won up, baby. He won up.
Right now he is in the lead, man. Shout out. Thank you so much, Jay. I do appreciate it, man. And you in the pot as well, man. So I do appreciate that. Guys, of course, man, we're on a time restraint. We got a lot of people here, so I want to kind of keep everything a tad bit moving here. But, guys, we have the Washington Commanders on the clock here, man. Let's bring the GMs in the building right now. Let's talk. Let's talk this talk. Let's go. What we got?
What a start with these two YouTube pages. I love both of these. Are two shows that I'll stop what I'm doing and check in with them. It's Authentic and the Beard. It's Giants. It's Washington.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the guys. Authentic.
What's poppin', y'all?
Man, what's going on, brother?
I think you messed up something on the intro, though. You said, here come the two GMs. I'm just here for support to make sure the Beard just messes this up. I want a quarterback for my team. I'm hoping that one of them might fall right into our lap. I'm hoping the Beard makes the wrong decision here.
Yeah, well, as Washington usually does, we're gonna holler at hey, Tim, we love you, baby. What you got, my man? We miss you. We haven't had you on in a while. How you been, my man?
I've been pretty good, but apparently the Giants back end conspiracy has frozen me, so I cannot move. So we're gonna rock with this for now. You guys can kind of hear me.
It's a good shot of you.
Imagine my motions going crazy right now.
Your beard, I can imagine your beard.
Like you being real stoic right now. Like,
I know. I was like, he's very calm.
Something ain't right.
Very calm.
No, a little emotion. Like Tim usually comes with some energy. And
yeah,
shit.
no, listen. Behind that stoic look is a crazy madman. I promise you. But listen, we're gonna leave that to everybody's imagination.
For you, bro. You know, I could make the call here for you if you want.
No, we know where we're all going, but I do want to say that, before there was a little bit of speculation before the Sam Howell trade went down. Once the Sam Howell trade went down, I think everybody kind of knew where we were going. There's no real trading back at this point. We really need a quarterback. And in my opinion, at number 2, there's only one choice. There's only one guy who's ready to come in and play.
Sound like he about to spill beans on the pick already.
Yeah.
I mean, Authentic. I think we're on the same page here. We know where we're going, right?
This is your pick here. Like I said, I'm just here to witness the debauchery. Hopefully, y'all mess this up.
Let's go.
What has it been, like 30-something years since the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Listen, this is why I've been frozen, ladies and gentlemen. So Authentic can throw early all-season pew-pews heading my way. So.
Hit him.
Authentic froze you. He's got a code for that. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
If anybody's got a code for it, it's Authentic.
Exactly.
I think we all know that.
Yeah.
One in your coding department probably got it. All right, here we go.
With the second pick in this year's NFL draft, the Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels, quarterback from LSU.
Okay.
The second most pro-ready quarterback in the NFL draft.
I like it.
Okay.
Last. If you're not first, you're last. That second best. What you call him?
You know what? This is just these early season. You're lucky I'm frozen.
You'd be getting all the gyrations right now if you would have seen it.
Now, I like the pick, though. I like the pick. I was hoping Jaden Daniels might fall in this draft and the Giants could possibly get a shot at him at 6. But it's a good pick, I think. And, this is Chocolate City in Washington, D.C., so I think he'd be a good quarterback to step in and take the starting role over here.
Yes, I concur.
Dude, is there any fear, Tim, of any fear at all about your Jaden Daniels pick, or is it slam dunk city for you and all the Commanders fans?
I mean, it's Washington. There's always a fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no doubt about it. I think that the only fear is that they don't continue to find a way to bolster the offensive line.
We feel you on that, pal. Yeah.
That's the only real fear. So I would expect some movement from Washington to try to get back into the first round. They do have the most picks in the first 2 days that they've ever had in franchise history. So I would expect some magic to happen at some other point in the first round.
Okay.
I appreciate that, man. That's good pick. Just don't mess up Jaden Daniels. Please don't mess up.
Don't RG3 that dude. Don't you RG3 him.
Listen. RG3 is a legend in my book.
Dude, his rookie year was fucking electric. I don't care what anybody says. He was fun to watch.
So Chris says the reason why Tim is frozen is because he's not wearing the shirt. Is this a fact? Are you not wearing the shirt? Tim.
I am not wearing the shirt. I tried my best, as you can see by the beautifully frozen image on the screen right now. I did try to, wear the New York Giants Washington Redskins rivalry T-shirt that I own. But no, he is speaking of a very specific shirt that that I was gifted to wear because the Giants took care of Washington as per usual over the last couple of years. So big shout out to Chris Peace. That's what I hold dear to my heart.
I appreciate you guys, man. Great pick. Thank you so much. Shout out to Authentic and the Beard for stopping by. Thank you so much, man. We got to get you guys on the show later on in the season. Hopefully, man, we'll chop it up with you guys then. We do appreciate your time, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you guys very much, as always.
After National Do-Rag Day on the 25th, I'll holler at y'all.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shout out.
Yes,
That's
sir.
where it's at, man. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. For anybody, any of the creators hanging out, making their picks that are willing to jump back on or stick around, whoever's hanging out at the end, we'll bring them back on and say goodnight. But we always we love these nights. This is fun.
Yeah.
I just want to check in with our boss here, Monty. How's everything going backstage, pal? You're doing a good job so far.
We're doing good, man. Keeping them moving, keeping people out, keeping people in. We'll keep it going.
He had no idea I was bringing him on. It would have been great if he was like, "What?"
Shout out to Monte. Thank you so much. You guys don't even know, man. He's a Giant podcast. Follow him on YouTube, all social media platforms as well, man. Guys producing our show tonight. So
yeah,
shout
he's
out
got to be
Monte,
ready.
man.
He's got to be ready at all times.
Yeah.
He has no idea when I'm going to bring him back to stage or kick him off. Like he has no idea when it's going to happen.
He's out.
Right?
Crazy.
Guys,
hold on, let's get a couple more super chats in before you guys get to our next pick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me hit some Pete with our first official fan pick, because I don't think have we heard of anybody else?
No, this is the first one. Shout out Pete, man.
First official Pete.
Let's go.
First wrench of the draft. Patriots select Marvin Harrison Jr. at 3. We're gonna find out who our content creators pick. Giant Insider, they're up next, but that would be the wrench of all wrenches to start shit getting crazy.
To do that there instead of we're talking about the real draft, of course, but like to take him there instead of trading back maybe to like 5 or 6 and guaranteeing
or take a quarterback,
a stud. Exactly, but if it's receiver you want, they should go back to 5 or 6. But that would be this is not Bill Belichick anymore, so we have no idea what the identity of this team is right now. This is a new GM, new sheriff in town. He was just on the show, but big shout out to Big Dash. Thank you for coming by. He didn't even have to do this. He's like a just because he just throws the love all around. This is Big Dash.
Hey Dash, you could make extra picks, like you have our content creators get back in, and you could be right as many times as you want, maybe because we're giving it out to everybody to get in. Content creators involved too, so get on in if you want, bro, and make a pick. We'll allow you. You got $10. We'll allow you to make a free pick or two on us. All right, it's on us.
Well, he technically paid for him, but yeah, 2 picks.
I'm just joking. It's on you. It's on you.
And we have a new winner, a new leader in the revivalist hunt here.
Who's that?
Oh,
Are we both doing it? Is that why it keeps going on?
Okay, you're in charge. We got a new leader, Sarge. Shout out to you, man.
The best.
R.I.P. Pest, of course, man. No, we do appreciate that, man. If you want to run it, man, let us know what player you want to put in the pot as well. We do appreciate that, Sarge.
All the GMs
guys, really quick, man. We got to keep it moving. We got the Patriots on the clock. Let's bring Jerry from the Giants Insider in the building right here today. Let's go. Round of applause.
Let's go, Jerry. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, I like that. Jerry, what's going on, brother?
Sorry, guys. I got tired of singing a song last night. My voice, I've laryngitis from all the goals we scored, baby.
Let's go. Let's go, man. They won the presidents, right? What is it?
Yes, they did. And you know what? I don't want to hear it about not winning the presidents, because the years they don't win the presidents, they don't win the cup. So there you go.
There you go. There you go. We're going to win this
true.
We're breaking all kinds of curses.
I don't care what kind of curse. Nah.
So let's go.
30 years. Let's get it.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man? Thank you for showing up, man. Thank you for doing this with us, man.
Absolutely, man. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I know. You guys are awesome.
We actually, we text every day.
We text like every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
And I respond to Spiro's Rangers texts a lot, or tweets. Yeah.
Hey, we're right prime season.
Hey, that's true. But Jerry, you are representing the New England Patriots, man. They do have the number 3 pick overall, man. And you're the GM today. You're the acting GM, man.
This is the linchpin pick.
Let me know
This is it.
head's at, and let me know if your pick is in, and we'll hit the chime. Where your head's at?
Jerry, so let's make one thing clear here. You're picking as if you're the Patriots,
yes,
right? Not what you want.
Yes,
as if you're the Patriots. So,
and these guys have to explain that to me because, like, as we were going along, I'm like, I just felt like an old man. I'm texting. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Like, how's this work? Like, am I acting like the Giants? Yeah, like, you're like, oh my God, you old F you. Please just follow along, you idiot. So
you're the best.
Yes, I can tell. You guys were going to your private chat back and forth, like, oh my God, how annoying! What a nightmare! Why did we ask?
No, not even. But by the way you were texting, I'm like, he's got to have a different idea because this is a laid back kind of.
Yeah, and then I heard like I had to be on Twitter. I'm like, wait, am I on video? You're like, yes. I'm like, holy shit, I have no idea what's going on.
You
All
just
right,
have to tweet your pick. That's it. Thanks for coming out.
Okay, right.
We love you, Jerry. All right, shall I play the song, Jerry? Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
You're ready. He's ready to go.
All right, guys. It may be an 18-1 shot. Boom.
Let's go.
But with the 3rd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select J.J. McCarthy.
Oh,
another Michigan winner.
Shit.
And I went there because my thinking is, if you have a quarterbacks coach like Dable, you're going to go with May because you can get the most out of him. McCarthy has the highest floor out of what's left. They need a quarterback. If they don't trade down and acquire picks, they're taking J.J. McCarthy.
Oh,
boom,
okay.
baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, listen.
Now,
wow.
That's big time right there.
Man,
that changes everything.
If that's how it goes down, the Giants better pick up the fucking phone immediately and do what they need to do to get
now. Wow. If that goes down like that, the Giants need to make something happen like now. Like Ace. Wow. JJ.
Pete Randazzo says, easy, Jerry, easy.
Easy, boy.
Whatever.
Wow. Wow.
It could happen. It could happen.
That's the wrench. That's the wrench.
Hey.
That's
Monty
the
doesn't
wrench.
like it.
As far as these drafts go.
No, he loves it.
Okay.
Monty is Hub's one of our next picks, and he said you saved us. Oh, let's see what he's got up his sleeve. But Jerry, a smart pick. Listen. Kraft might like his Michigan men. He might like his Michigan men. It wouldn't be out of the realm. JJ's been blowing everybody's socks off for this offseason, so let's see where he goes, man. He's the swing, also the linchpin in this draft. Where he goes as a quarterback, changes everything. So,
and it's interesting because like 4 months ago, he's being talked about late first, early second, but as time is going on, it's just all the winner and the the performance at the combine, and I just have a feeling they're going to go J.J. McCarthy.
I hear you, man.
Jerry, thank you so much, man. That's our brother Jerry from the Giant Insider, man. If you guys don't know, now you know. Follow him on YouTube, all the social medias, Twitter, YouTube. You guys have a Facebook as well?
Yeah, come on, we're Gen X. See,
I was gonna be like, let me chill now.
Instagram or something, and Snapchat and stories and all that shit. I have no idea what the hell that means. My kids.
This is our brother Jerry. Jerry, thank you so much for doing this.
You're the best,
I know you're extremely busy.
Eli, real quick, how do we end our podcast? Just then you can go on. You messed this up on our podcast.
Something about Sunday.
Yeah, Giant Sundays
are
Giants Sunday. Oh my God, it's Giant Sunday.
Sundays are Giant days. Come on, Eli.
Sundays are Giant days. Why can't I do this?
I don't know, man.
Come on, the revival, and I'll do it again, and we'll set.
Give him a second.
And like, it's not like. Listen, I know you chime in. You're always on. You're like listening. I'm like
watching it. Yes,
I mean, we're all
end.
supportive of each other. There you go, Bill Hartnett. There you go, Sarge. Nice.
Bill's got it. Sarge has got it.
Oh my God! This twice I like hit up on this. That's twice.
Go check out their last episode with Cy, right?
Well, Sean Maresh too. Cy and then Sean Maresh. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome
Both
show.
those great shows. But like, if you're drafting, go check out David.
Dave Syvertson's out of his. He's a maniac with the draft. He's awesome.
Crazy.
incredible.
Yes, absolutely.
Great stuff you guys are doing over there. Thank you so much.
Give our regards to Chris. Tell him he dodged us. We are fine with it, but he owes us now. We're going to be coming out there to go. Actually, he's right by me. I'm going to go crack some knees in a little bit. So.
if there's lights anywhere near a golf course,
yes, he's
probably
in.
what's
he's
happening.
He's dead. But thank you so much, brother Jerry. We'll see you on the next one. I thank you so much.
Everyone support these guys. You guys are awesome. I love what you're doing. I'm so glad we reached out. We're like friends now. You guys are the best, man. Awesome stuff.
Love you, Jerry. Thank you,
so much, brother. We do appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one, Jerry. Thank you, brother.
Giant Insider in the house.
Why can't I get this damn slogan right? Like, what the hell's wrong with me?
You're gonna get it one of these days. You're gonna get it one of these days.
You know, once he puts me on, you know what it is.
Like
a lot of people, like I don't have notes. I freestyle, like all of us.
That's what you do. Yeah.
You're a big freestyle guy.
Yeah. You can't throw a monkey.
Hey, and C says we got to rename the earth-shattering picks a pest pick. We're gonna call it the pest pick, and hope someone screenshots your faces.
I like that a lot.
It wasn't a bad pick. It was just a woe pick. It was a pest pick.
That was high. That was a pest pick. I think that's a runner for the pest pick for the night because JJ McCarthy's pretty high, right?
He's got to be going top 6, right? But like 3 seems a little high for JJ. But we'll find that. Man,
like, 1 o'clock. But yeah, keep going, guys.
Jeff, if that happens, the Giants better be sprinting because Arizona can still get their wide receiver.
Yep,
one of their good wide receivers at 6.
Oh yeah.
So it makes too much sense.
And you know that their phone's going to be ringing from other people. Could be Minnesota. Who have 2 first-round picks to move around. Yeah. So Giants have to be aggressive. I love our next 2 guests, guys, and I don't care who knows it. Okay. It's time for the big blue banter.
Who cares?
Yeah, I think they already do.
They already know.
It's Nick and Dan. It's the big blue banter.
Let's go.
What is going on? What up?
Round of applause. We do appreciate it. We got to work.
Glad we finally got to do this.
Yes.
Recenter this camera a little bit.
Well, Nick's a 2-time guest here, 2-time picker. No big deal.
No big deal. Yeah, I remember last year Mason screwed me. He went with Anthony Richardson before my pick, and I was sitting there like, what the hell am I going to do?
I was trying to remember who threw the wrench last year, and it was Mason, right? Like Mason.
Yeah, it was a Blue Falcon Mason is what I nicknamed him. But he's been helping me out with the cap and everything. He's the absolute.
Yeah, he's good. He's good with that.
Awesome. Yeah, man. But thank you so much, guys, for being on here, man. It's the 3rd annual. The first time Dan is sitting. Nick always been part of the show, so thank you so much for coming back. We do appreciate y'all time, man. What's going on?
I've been talking to Dan for like 5 years. Is this the first time we've actually been on a show together?
Unfortunately, somehow it is. I don't know how that's
unreal.
I feel like I know this guy completely, and it's the first time. And wow, Nick, that mustache is just holy shit. Look at that.
Killing it.
That's incredible. He's a different look. He's a different look every time he's on camera. I can't keep up with this guy.
Every single time. Long hair, mustache, beard, bare face. It's fun.
Let's go. I love this, man.
So you guys know the deal here. Let me give you.
Wait. I need to. I've been following, but I need to get the rules down pat.
Okay. All right. So who wants to break it down for him? Jeff, you want me to?
Well, no, I just have one question.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Are trades a thing in this, or no?
So we dabbled with the thought of trades.
It's too complicated.
It would have been a little chaotic, but I think next year we're going to incorporate it. This year we kept it a little simple.
Okay.
It would have been the year to do the trades. I understand that, but we're gonna keep it simple. Stay where you're at and make the pick and do best you can because you guys are in a spot that probably trades out most likely. I get that, but if you're staying, let us know.
Yeah, for this, you would need a partner in the top 10 so that you could actually have them agree to swap picks, and then. I mean, it's a miracle that we got everyone together at all, let alone negotiated. What if he was like, no, I need a second, man, or else as if they're really having those picks. But next year we'll incorporate that, I think.
Here is your basic ass big people's mock big board here. This is who's left. You got the quarterbacks at the top.
Say that again.
The people's mock draft, big board. It was a lot. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. It's a mouthful. You guys know who's on the board though. You've seen who's picked in front of you. All right. Listen, let's put you guys on the spot. All right, do we have is a pick in, or you guys want to
pick in, guys?
deliberate some more? Like, what do you guys want to do here?
And do you
I feel
agree?
like Nick and I are going to be on the exact same page with this pick.
I want to say this, though. I wanted to throw a curveball, but with the Cardinals bringing in Jonah Williams and there not really being a top defensive player in this draft class that I can justify selecting over some of the other offensive players that are around. Dan, I'm not even going to tell you who it is because I know you already know, so you can take it away, my man.
Well, I will say one thing,
hold on.
too.
Go ahead.
Well, one more quick thing.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are a team that has at one point drafted over the current quarterback. So I don't think it's totally impossible that they would look at a quarterback here they love and draft him. But I do think Murray, in my mind, showed enough in that first year in that system, which even surprised me. Like I went back and watched some of his tape, and he was better than I remembered last year. And he had some struggles the year before before his injury, like throwing over the middle of the field, things like that. I thought he saw the system better than he ever saw Kingsbury. So I think that's enough to just stick forward with him. And they've been really quiet on this front, which tells me that last year, Monty Ossenford, who did trade back and made a bunch of moves, isn't going to do that this year. He's got a lot of picks. He sees the best player on the board. Nick and I are definitely on the same page with this. Now, he might do it in the real draft. We'll see. Hopefully, for the Giants' sake, if it falls like this, he does it. Because I would hope they trade up for Drake May. That's my hope. But in this draft, the pick is in. We know who it's going to be. And it's Nick and I's wide receiver 1 on the board.
Hold on.
All right, let's do it. The pick is in, guys.
I'll toss it to you, Nick. Go ahead.
All righty. The Arizona Cardinals with the 4th pick in the New York Revival draft select Marvin Harrison Jr. out of Ohio State.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
What the hell? I was going to pick Brian Thomas. Not.
Makes sense.
Hands down. Hands down. That makes total sense.
So explain it. Give us. Tell the people that don't know who Marvin Harrison Jr. is. Tell us how he's going to help that offense and Kyler Murray going forward.
So one thing that came to my mind just with the depth chart of the Arizona Cardinals, they already have Michael Wilson, who was a 3rd round pick out of Stanford. And he fell to the 3rd round last year because he had a lot of injury issues at Stanford. What is Michael Wilson known for, Dan? It is his technician ability as a route runner, which is it pales in comparison to Marvin Harrison Jr. But now you bring in Marvin Harrison Jr., who is 6'4" as a technician with Michael Wilson. You're going to be able to have 2 really technically sound targets that Kyler Murray is going to be able to establish like a quick rhythmic passing attack with. And if you just are screwed and you want to toss it up one-on-one in the air, you have Marvin Harrison Jr. Like to me, he is my number 1. He's everyone's number 1 essentially overall receiver. And if you look at the depth chart behind Michael Wilson, you got Zach Pascal, Chris Moore, Greg Dortch. You need a wide receiver out there to help complement Trey McBride. So it's just a no-brainer for me if we can't trade.
Yeah, they traded Rondell Moore away. They got rid of Hollywood Brown, who signed with the Chiefs in free agency. It's a no-brainer from a depth chart standpoint. I also just think now you got 3 guys out there, big targets to throw the football up. It's going to be a matchup game, and I'm excited for it. If I'm the Cardinals GM, I'm excited for that because Trey McBride's also in the mix, and he had a great, phenomenal season last year, as well as Michael Wilson. So it's going to be tough for defenses to double Marvin with those guys in the middle of the field as well. So I'm excited for this team with Marvin added to it. So, yeah.
From a fantasy aspect, that's kind of that becomes a fun offense again. That's an intriguing receiver if he lands there. I
was half hoping that there was a way that somehow everybody fucks up in front of us, and if we don't go quarterback, MHA's just sitting there at 6, and it'd be a nice problem to have. But we're still. I think
it's possible with the way the board played out in real time. Like if we had trades. Now, let's say like the Vikings traded before and got Drake May, and then the Chargers went with Joe Alt at 5. Then the Giants could realistically have a shot at Marvin Harrison Jr. In a no-trade draft, though, I don't think the Cardinals are going to pass on him.
Makes sense. I
think the Giants, what percentage, Dan, before we get out of here, would you say the Giants are going to have to select Marvin Harrison if they don't trade up to get a quarterback?
If the Giants don't trade up to get a quarterback, I am going to say 5%.
You don't think Marvin Harrison will be there at 6? So you only have a 5% on that?
If they don't trade up for quarter, I'm not sold the Cardinals are trading out. I think the Cardinals are quiet for a reason. They made a lot of trades last year and they picked up a lot of capital. They don't really need to keep trading back.
I would put it at like 25% personally.
Okay.
I think there's more of a chance than I originally anticipated, just because these quarterbacks are getting pushed up, and I think the Chargers might be in on offensive line. Which bodes well for that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Harbaugh.
He came out with a real strong quote about the offensive line, which I don't know if it's smoke or not, but he was pretty much like offensive line is everything. And it's like, okay, they're going OL, but like that's what they want you to think. So
at the
nobody
same
knows
time,
anything.
he spent 2 years watching Marvin Harrison tape, and it's like,
Yes.
that sticks out to me.
But this is also somebody who drinks milk with his steak. That screams offensive line to me.
That's right.
Guys, thank you so much, man. Great stuff as usual, guys. Tell the people where they can find you and all platforms and etc. Man, let the people know.
Yeah, you can find us on Big Blue by searching Big Blue Banter on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel there, and you can find us on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you get your podcasts. Also by searching Big Blue Banter, and then Twitter handles, and it looks like it's on here at Nick Filato, at Dan Schneider NFL. And other than that, thanks again for tuning in. This was great to do. I'm excited we finally got to join you guys, or I finally got to join you guys. I know Nick has done it before, but it's been a lot of fun.
No, thank you guys.
I appreciate it, man.
Awesome.
Hopefully you guys come back in the middle of the season, and we'll do this again, man. It'll be awesome, man.
Sure.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, brothers.
Best of luck.
All right, guys.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
See you guys.
Those guys know their
right.
shit.
That was
just say real quick before we chop it up. We got the Chargers on the clock here next.
Wait.
Give me your thoughts, man.
Hold on. So, first of all, we have a couple
up.
super
Get us
chats.
caught up.
Let's do two here. We got Chris, of course.
Let's go.
This is our second pick. He's going Cardinals saying MHA. I think he might have missed what just happened. No, or he might have hit it before. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got 9-11. Yeah, he had 7 minutes before. That lines up. We'll allow it.
Well, this is still for the real NFL draft that he's picking. So all predictions are okay.
Allow it.
Yeah,
he's in.
Yeah,
Chris,
he's
it's a smart pick. It's a smart pick. We respect it. Let's talk about this next one though.
This is kind of lining up. Wow! Holy shit!
Yeah. Tuto, man, and he just
legend, bro.
Moved the bar.
Wow,
moved the bar.
Dude, it's 3 a.m. for him. He's just up partying with Revival, just throwing cash around. Did you get paid today,
the best. You got this, Jeff. You got this time.
Massive shout out to all great Giants content creators in the building. Amen. Long list of Giants YouTube legends here around the table. Memorable live show, everyone. Greetings from our entire rugby club in Italy. 3:10 a.m. here. Fist bump Italy. Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I'm actually kind of pissed I just gave you that one because that was a fucking layup.
That was the easiest one.
I didn't know he could write like that.
Very well put.
I wanted you to fucking throw a
you wanted the stanky boys.
Boys.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the stanky boy ones, man.
Yeah,
I think it's hilarious.
Me too.
I think it's hilarious.
Real talk though, Tuto, we love you, man. We appreciate you so much for this. And he is now the new leader in the clubhouse for Revivalist of the month. And
I gotta update that banner.
Yeah, having a question for our next big guest. So Tuto, congratulations, sir. And I appreciate you.
We do appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much. We got one more here. Sorry, before we get to the next pick. Chris, one more. With the 6th pick. All right, so this is a preemptive pick for the New York Giants. He's going crazy with it. He's going crazy with a 6th pick. The New York Giants select Michael Penix Jr., quarterback, Washington. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
That's interesting. If it's playing out the way this mock draft is, right, and I'll run it across the bottom real quick. Caleb Jaden McCarthy is the total curveball there. Because then they go MHJ. Chargers don't need a quarterback. I mean, Chargers might be listening to calls right there. They can get their receiver. They can go O-line. They can do anything. You can still get the
lineman if you trade back.
So in this scenario, if they stay there and get their receiver that they're in love with or whatever, Giants are staring at Drake May at 6, which with that to get him without having to trade or move up would be best case. So we can rule that out. It's the Giants. That's obviously
it won't ever happen.
Yeah, definitely not going to happen for us. Totally. I can't wait to see how Bobby throws a wrench in this thing. He's half of Talking Giants. He's a legend.
You don't know who he is, man. You've been living under a rock, man. Of course, this is Talking Giants, Bobby Skinner. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Brother Bobby, thank you so much for being here, man. We do appreciate you. I miss you, brother. I miss you, man.
I miss you guys too. Haven't seen you guys since camp, I think.
Yeah,
did you guys come to the tailgate? I can't remember.
No.
Me and we came to a different tailgate and we saw Justin, but I wasn't at the one where you were at.
So, but like last year, I got the draft hat, the draft hoodie. We got the Sopranos Talking Giants logo.
Very nice.
And then the draft coconut ready to go. I was hoping to cause some chaos, but the JJ McCarthy pick
Was the
chaos.
That did it.
I really wanted the Giants to have to pick between a wide receiver and JJ McCarthy.
I figured that's going to be the actual scenario.
That feels like it is
in real life.
But I do have the Chargers, and I could pull a 2004 and say, "Fuck you, Big Blue. I'm drafting Drake May, and you guys have to you have to pick the guy I want and agree to a trade." I could do that.
Imagine Harbaugh does that as his first.
Imagine we get both of our, not both because Phil Simms and Hostetler, but both of our, modern day Super Bowl champion quarterbacks. They get drafted holding Chargers jerseys.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
There's a lot of weird things happening this year.
Because we can't do that. I'm ready to make the pick for the Chargers.
Okay, he's ready.
He's ready. I'll be wasting no time.
Here we go.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select. Still going back and forth. I'm going to go Malik Neighbors, wide receiver out of LSU.
Yeah.
I thought about doing Odunze. Maybe he would fit a little bit better. But I just have Malik Neighbors rated higher than Odunze. I know there's there is questions of Neighbors with character stuff with the charge he had that he got dropped and other little rumors, which I feel like every year we say, oh, that's bullshit. And then 2 years later, it becomes an issue.
True.
But Neighbors is to me the highest rated player on the board at a need for the Chargers. So unfortunately, I'm making it very easy for the next pick for the New York Giants.
A couple picks behind you is not very happy. He's not happy.
Here's the thing with the Chargers are the team that should trade back. They need those picks.
Yes.
But it's just hard to draft a left tackle when you have Slater, you drafted Zion Johnson, and when you have this wide receiver talent readily available for you, and you just lost Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, that if I were the Chargers, I would take wide receiver.
Yeah, it's going to be weird to see the Chargers offense without those two receivers, but you got a new coach coming in, so that new receiver would make a lot of sense. New era.
I'm so intrigued to see, does Harbaugh stick with his, got to build a run game, got to build the offensive line thing, or does he go and get his number one player? Is
and that's why it makes so much sense for them to be the team that trades.
Yes.
But if I'm the New York Giants and the Patriots do what Jen Insider picked them to do, I'm on the phone screaming, "Give me pick number 4 right now!" I'm
do whatever you got to do.
Monty Austin Parks family to give me that 4th pick.
Hell yeah. I totally agree. Bobby, thank you so much, man. This is the one half of Talking Giants. Please, we got to have you back on in the middle of the season, my brother.
Justin might be cut.
He went to a Mets game.
Listen, I don't.
He's not even a Mets fan.
Oh, that's the weird thing. He's a Yankee fan, right?
I have to call this guy Justin. Shout out to Justin, man. That's my guy. We hope to see you guys at a training camp, man. Hopefully, I get to finally smoke that cigar with Justin, man. It's been a while, man. But miss you guys, man. Hopefully, you see you guys out there, man. I appreciate you, Bobby.
See ya.
Thank you, Bobby. Take care, brother.
Peace, my man.
Guys, and the reason why I was like, hey, Bobby, give him all your social media, because everybody knows who the hell Bobby Skinner is, right? Just like Big Blue Banter and the Giant Insider, they know who these guys are, So forgive me, Bobby. Forgive me, man. But Talking Giants, guys, is there on all social media platforms. Bobby Skinner, you can catch him on there on the X app as well, along with my man Justin Pennick as well, man. Shout out, man.
What's the difference between LA Chargers and $1? You can still get 4 quarters out of $1. Chris, love it. Give him Eli. Give him the drums. Give him the drums.
My bad. Oh,
bang, right there.
I should have caught that. I was busy trying to text Monte.
We got a mind melt here. We got a mind melt.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to text Monte like, all right, Monte, we got. Sorry, guys. I'm like the panic one here. These guys are the laid back. These guys.
No. You got all the. He's the guy behind the scenes that's just killing it. First of all, shout out again to Monty. If you guys are coming,
can we bring him up, man?
Monty, bring him back in. Bring him back in.
Monty, how's it going back there, man?
We're all set, man. Just waiting on that bum Sal to get in here, but otherwise we're all good.
How's the draft falling for you right now, Monty? How do you think everything's going? Any surprises other than the JJ McCarthy, your boy? Great.
Yeah, I mean, other than that surprised me. Otherwise, it seems Seems somewhat how expected.
Chocolate.
I was interested to see what you guys were going to do if it was an option between JJ and wide receiver, but we'll see. We made that mid a lot easier.
Yeah, Monty. To be honest, that's the scenario that I expected, and we did not talk it out, beforehand. What we do, so like we were going to debate live and figure out what we would do, because that is the scenario I expect. I expected.
Guys, I just wanted to know the New York Giants are on the clock. That's us. New York Giants.
That is us. Yeah.
Let me know
up, everybody.
But are we running to the podium right now at 6?
Oh yeah, like we're already there, and they have to be like, hold on, we got to run some commercials and shit, and run some highlights.
Before they get to the commercial, you see the pick is in thing already. Like as soon as the Giants thing comes up, pick is in.
When they pick Saquon Barkley 2nd overall,
pick is in right now. The pick
Joe
is in,
Shane's hanging up any phones. He's hanging up the phones, and he is. I get a kick out of these mock drafts that have the Giants passing on this player that we are probably all agreement about the pick. Like in no world do I see
no world
the Giants passing on this guy. But let's you want to make it official, guys?
Let's make it official, man. Let's say the pick is in here.
Let's
all right, Monty's staying in. He's
legit. All right, E, you take us in. Is there any doubt here?
There's no doubt for me. I mean, I want you to pick the player. I'll do the whole setup. I'll let you pick the player if you want.
All right. Well,
in the 2024 New York Revival People's Mock Draft, the New York Giants select speak
North Carolina quarterback Drake May.
Without giving up any other assets.
Oh my God! Come on. I mean,
let's go.
Can things fall more perfect for us?
No, you can.
I don't think there's a scenario.
No, this would be. I'd be surprised if there's no trades. In the top 6, if there's no action there.
Imagine that happens though when he falls.
There's a world. There is a world where somebody doesn't like his mechanics. It doesn't think they have the maybe quarterback coach or the offensive mind to get him right. I wouldn't understand it. But somebody's got to make a mistake in this top 5, right? At some point, it never is. Everybody makes a great decision in the top 5. But again, as Jeff said, knowing our luck, being the 6th pick, it's going to go. Everybody's going to nail their picks. That's how it goes.
Then the Giants, right? Then the Giants. Man. Come on, man. Let me just have this moment. Guys.
Can I ask Monty something real quick? Because he's been banging the drum for McCarthy long before people were even considering it. Would you trade up to 4 for the 4th picked quarterback, I should say, and get McCarthy if it goes 1, 2, 3 and May is 3?
Yeah, I mean, I would feel a lot better about trading up for May. I would do it for the right price. If you have conviction in a guy, if you think he can be a franchise quarterback, I wouldn't have a problem with, making the move to get your guy. It's kind of shitty that we're even talking about that might be something you have to do, because the only time that 4 quarterbacks have ever gone in the top 10, the 4th one went 10. So the fact that there might be 4 going in the top 5 is
it's just the year the Giants need a quarterback.
Yeah,
6.
That's just our luck. Yeah, so I like JJ. I would draw a line in the sand. I don't know where I draw that line in the sand in May. I'd pretty much do I'd trade pretty much anything.
You would do some nasty shit.
Yeah.
I'd do anything.
What would you do for the $100 million? No,
this is the OnlyFans situation all over again.
But shout out, man. But I guess my same song.
Yeah, I was saying something like what Peter Schrager laid out in his mock today. I mean, it'd be tough, but like a 2nd next year, 3rd this year, hold on to 47. I'd be like, all right, we got our quarterback. We get to build around him with our wide receiver in the 2nd round. I'd feel all right about that.
Right.
Yeah,
fair.
I totally agree.
I mean, listen, can you while we have you here, Monty, give us your Drake May scouting report? Why Giants fans? Why if everybody was living on a rock, why we sprinted up to the podium there to get this guy? Give us your thoughts on him.
I mean, I feel like everybody has described him this way at some point, but really when you watch him, he truly is like Justin Herbert with like Josh Allen's brain. Like he has all like those like physical abilities of Justin Herbert. Remind you a lot there, but he plays with more of like that recklessness of Josh Allen, which I mean, honestly, I know some people get hung up over it, but I love it sometimes because it's like, look, it can create some bad situations, but it's also like, you know, that's just his style. And sometimes obviously he needs to clean some shit up, but like you weren't like mad at Brett Favre for being Brett Favre. Like that's just how he plays football.
Eli was pretty fucking reckless.
Exactly. And you don't win those Super Bowls if Eli isn't, you know, chucking that ball up to David Tyree at the end of a play, which probably people would be like, wow, it was a fucking stupid thing to do, but it worked out for you. Like, so
and,
like,
he probably doesn't make the Manningham throw either. If you got to be a little reckless to throw that ball in your own end zone,
you gotta be fearless, a little crazy, or just like stupid enough to not realize the risk and the moment, right? Like you just got to be a little crazy. But like Eli would throw 3 interceptions in the first half and then slice you up in the last 2 minutes of the game. Like you do need your quarterback to have that. But like with Josh Allen, as reckless as he is, physically, he puts his body on the line a lot. The dude doesn't miss games. Like he'll throw some bonehead picks to make you think like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Then he'll throw another one and just not care. But he's out there every damn week. The dude is out there. And I know he's a big boy, but if it falls this way to the Giants,
I'm throwing a fuck. I'm not watching the rest of the draft. I'm just going out and fucking partying, bro. I'm having myself a
just to let the people know, we'll be
going out.
I agree. Just to let you know, the people, we will be live on draft night at a nice disclosed VIP location. Me and Spiro will be live. We will you know, have a good time. You'll see a live reactions there while there's, I'm sure, a party in the background. All Giants fans, by the way, which is going to be incredible. So yeah, it's going to be a good night, man. And guys, if you can, please hit that thumbs up on this video. Helps us out a lot, man. And please, guys, keep giving your predictions in. Keep giving your donations as well. We do appreciate that. Put your name in the pot. Let's go. Win some cash.
Make
money
some picks there, chat. We need to put some stake in the game. Let's see what we got. Let's hear our fucking
the celebrity guest is what everyone's after. They don't care about the predictions. They just want to be the revivalist of the month.
I think it might be a good one. Just I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. It might be.
We got something on the line. Put it that much. You're gonna want it.
You're gonna want that. You're gonna want that. So, guys, shout out. Of course, we have the Titans on the clock, man. Let's bring up our guy. Monte, thank you so much. We do appreciate you. We love you, brother.
You guys at 10.
We'll see you soon.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
All right,
man. We got the Titans on the clock, man. And other than my other brother, man, my half brother here, man. Of course, part of the New York Giant therapy session with our guy we're honoring tonight, Pestilence. This is my brother right here, man. Shout out to my guy, the Hub, man. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Shout out to you.
What's up, Giants fans? How y'all doing, man? What's up, y'all? Shout out to the Revival. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody that made that picks, and everybody coming up after me yet to make their picks. I've been awesome listening to the draft and seeing what everybody's made. I'm very excited here to make what's probably going to be the boring pick other than the Cardinals one, because I'm in a situation kind of like the Cardinals earlier where it's a little bit of best player available matching up with what I think is kind of like one of their biggest needs. You know what I mean? I don't want to go right ahead to say pick is in, but it's almost like it's kind of been made. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are thinking the same one.
You could talk about it more after you make the pick. That's okay. We'll go by you. You sound great, by the way. That mic is nice.
Oh, thank you, man. I mean, it's the same one as always. I haven't used it obviously in over a year. Life's been kicking my ass, so I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I feel you, Hub.
You just gotta be in it, man.
Let me tell you something, Hub, man. It's been a while. Number one, you got the nice haircut. You're looking real corporate right
now.
Appreciate it. You're looking fresh and corporate right now. I'm proud of you. Just letting you know, man.
I appreciate that.
You look great, brother. You look great. I know life's been kicking your ass. You've been telling me. So, hopefully we can get you back. Yeah, definitely, man. And hopefully we can get you back up in the Giants community when the season starts, at least, man. And please come on the show.
You're welcome.
It's been way too long for you and Kid Blue and Dig to stop by New York Revival on the season. So hope to see you, man.
Of course.
Sure. But
all right, let's play this sound.
Let's go.
With the 7th pick in the 2024 The People's New York Revival Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Joe Alt, tackle, Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Nice.
He's right though.
See,
He's right. That was the pick. Like that was the. I don't want to say safe pick, but I guess boring. I think he said it's not boring, but it's the right pick. It's
Nothing
the
sexy
right
about
pick.
drafting offensive linemen, but
not at
when
all.
your
Yeah.
quarterback
It's the right
has
pick.
a second, it kind of pays off.
I like that.
I
I
mean-
gotta be honest with you,
Yeah.
Hub. I thought when you said safe, and when I thought my mind went different here. I thought you were going a weapon for Will Levis with
Were you thinking?
Odunze.
Oh,
I thought
really?
you were going to Odunze, but it's smart. It's smart, but in my mind, I thought. But listen, the sturdy move, the right move, is getting him protection so he can throw the fucking ball. Makes sense. Go off.
Yeah. I will say, when you said weapon, I was thinking that you were thinking the other guy I was thinking about, which was Brock Powers. Actually, there was only two people I was considering.
Yeah, that would
here.
have been a bold move.
It was Brock Powers and it was Joe Alt. And Brock Powers partially because, and I know we hate it every year when there's a tight end in the draft and somebody says this, but it's like he has a little bit of Gronk in him, and we say that just because he's a little bit good at blocking and whatnot, a little bit of a bigger body. But going back to Alt, like you guys were saying, nobody likes drafting offensive linemen because it's not the sexy pick, it's not the exciting pick. But man, you look at this Tennessee depth chart at their line, and they just need talent in general. We're talking about Nicholas Petit Ferrere. I'm not even sure if I'm saying his name right. That tells you what they got at left tackle. Like that tells you what they got at left tackle. At right tackle, they got Dylan Redunz, who's at best. Maybe I'm a bit of a hater, but we're talking about Dylan Redunz in the big 2024 as your franchise quarterbacks, blindside protector. If you want to move him over there, nah, man, is Joe Alt. I think he blows both of those guys out of the water. They could even use some help on the interior, honestly. It's not looking great. And then Tennessee is also a team. I'll be honest with you guys. I know they got Will Levis, but I don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't know if they're in a quote unquote full rebuild, if they're trying to win while rebuild. They are just kind of like bottom half mediocre, like not quite mediocre, where they're like a 50-50 team. They're like a little bit worse than that, but they're not committing to a full rebuild, you know? So that's whenever a team is in limbo like that, just go for your two trenches, man. Go for your O-line, go for your D-line. And this is the best guy, in my opinion, available right now. I think he's better than the other wide receivers available right now as a player. So, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. It makes total sense.
Would any part of you consider Joe Alt for the Giants at 6?
Okay, in a world where all 4 QBs are gone, which maybe could happen, yeah, why? Of course. The only way I'm not considering Joe Alt at 6 is if, you know, one of those top 4 QBs is still there. But if all 4 of them are gone, I will consider him at 6. Doesn't mean he will be my first choice, but he's going to be in the consideration.
It would be hard to.
It would
be hard.
I will consider the wide receivers.
Yeah.
It
would be hard to go Joe Alt over one of those receivers if quarterback is out of there.
I don't know if you guys saw earlier. My dream scenario for the Giants is actually Odunze and Penix. I would love somehow to get both of those guys on here. Exactly.
I would like that.
Washington rub and tug. All right. I like it.
I would like that. Hub, thank you so much, man, for doing this. I know you're extremely busy. But listen, we got to get you back on this too, brother. We miss you in this community, man. We miss the content. I definitely missed the nights that I jump on with you. So hopefully we'll have you back soon, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Hey, man. Thank you, man. It's been great coming on, and you guys have been great. I'll see you later.
Love you, brother. Take care, man.
Love you, brother. That's my guy, man. That's the bro.
We got another pick.
I gotta say, guys, this program is moving around along so much smoother with Monty in charge.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Monty. Thank you, Monty.
No wonder he's a Giant took off.
Holy shoot.
Yeah. All right.
We could have did this. There's no way we could have did this.
It's our third annual, but it's our first real one because we actually have help and we're not fucking going chaotic in the background here.
We appreciate it.
We have another pick, another super chat. Chris, he's going Dallas Turner. He's going Dallas Turner edge, special edge. Mostly everybody's edge 1 coming in. Not a bad pick, Chris. Not a bad pick.
No, not at all.
Atlanta needs some defense. Yeah, it makes sense. I like it. Okay.
The Falcons are on the clock, by the way, just to let you know.
Falcons are on the
Shout
clock.
out to the 400 plus that are in here between Twitter and YouTube. We love you all. If you're watching on Twitter. Go follow Revival on YouTube. Let us hear from you in the chat. But thank you again, Monty, for keeping this thing.
Guys, this is what
going.
I want you to do, man. If you're on the X app right now, hit that retweet button, get it on your page.
Please.
Let people know that we do this annually where we try to give away money to you, back to you, the supporters, the revivalists. So hit that retweet, man. Let the people know we do this every year. We want Jets fans. We want all type of content creators from different parts of the NFL to come on in and start doing picks on their own as well and contributing. So it's going to be great, man. This is our Super Bowl tonight. So we do appreciate everybody in here. Hit that thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Hit that retweet button, that follow button if you're on X. So we do appreciate you guys, man. I think we're on Twitch as well, which I don't know. Go over there too. All right, guys. So we do appreciate you.
We stream there.
Let's get, before we bring our special guest in for our content creator for Atlanta. Let's get everybody up to date on what's going on. Who's left? We got Penix and Nix at quarterback.
Okay.
Thomas Bowers for weapons. There's some nice offensive linemen out there for Atlanta, and there's basically everybody on defense. So let's bring in our guest, and that's just the recap. So let's go.
Let me tell you this about this guy, man.
Tell me something.
As a GM for the Atlanta Falcons, when I started doing this, he was the first guy to hit me up to say, yo, can you do this show with me, man? So I tell you, I owe this guy for doing this, man. I owe this guy for doing this, all right? This is my guy, Diggy, man. If your guys don't let him know, bring him in the building. We're going to introduce you right here to my guy, Diggy. Round of applause! Round of applause! Round of applause! Round of applause! My brother, how you been, man? Long time no speak.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's
been a while, and I've been in the group chat with Mr. Glad Fast Full for like 2 years, and we never got on stream.
It's good to put a name to the face here.
Too, F.A.
What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Listen, man, we got to get this thing going. These guys do all the group chats. Unfortunately, I didn't find my way into one yet. Maybe one day I'll get there. But yeah, I heard you guys. There's a group in there, and there's some good things and some good people in there. So I'm shocked. 2 years now, and you guys still haven't connected the dots. We got to get this thing rolling, man.
He's the best, man. Like I learned from these guys, man. That's why I make my way into these chats. All these guys are knowledgeable as hell, and I respect their opinions. And I think he's one of them, man. He's one of the best out there. So
appreciate that.
First of all, Diggy, tell us where we can find you before we get into some more here.
Everywhere. Diggy spelled the way it is on my name, 546 after. Same thing on Twitter, Instagram. I barely post on Instagram.
Instagram is hard.
TikTok. I don't post on there either. Maybe during the season.
Diggy, does everyone say you look like Darius? You're getting a lot of Darius Slayton comments here. Do you get that?
One of my subscribers, like 4 years ago, kept saying Darius Slayton, and Kush is in the chat throwing it up.
This guy Kush. Shout out Kush,
That's
man.
Great.
That's fire. That's fire. But man, of course, you are the Atlanta Falcons GM. Tell us
Which
what
is
you're
funny because
thinking.
I'm down here in Atlanta.
That's crazy. It's nuts. That's nuts, by the way. Yeah, how we picked that is nuts. But I'll tell you this, man. Let us know what you're thinking, and let us know if the pick is in, and we'll hit the chime. We'll go from there.
I'm thinking of 4 different people. Odunze is still up there. Yep. Some people want a receiver in Atlanta. You got the 2 edges. You got Verse, who I still have nightmares about Jared Verse as an LSU fan.
Buddy.
He plays like an entirely different person against LSU. You got Dallas Turner, who's going to get a little bit more hype. And then you got Michael Penix Jr., who the Falcons just sent like 15 people to go watch a couple of days ago or today.
Sure.
So four difficult picks. I've seen that in the chat. I saw Talking Giants said Dallas Turner. I saw Chris a little bit earlier said no. Talking Giants said Verse.
They're Verse. They're Verse.
Yep, they're Verse.
Yes. And let it be known, I, as a Florida State fan, I second that. I second this.
Every time against LSU,
He's a beast. He's a beast, man.
But
all right, so
I think I'm ready to make the pick.
You're ready. Okay, so
let's get it. Let's get it. Hit it. Hit it.
With the 8th pick in the NFL draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Jared Verse.
Okay.
Okay.
And I say that because I think Jared Verse has a little bit more size than Dallas Turner. The last 2 years, Jared Verse has had like 9 sacks a year. Dallas Turner, this is his first year kind of really breaking out. And again, he's a little bit more stout. So I think both of them will be good players, but I think Jared Verse is going to give you more starting out.
And this is a pick that could actually very well happen because, I feel like the Falcons have been missing that dynamic like edge rusher for a long time. Yeah.
Long time. Yeah.
Keep him down there in SEC country. The Atlanta Falcons fans will love him. I will love, him in all black. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be rooting for him. Jared versus smart pick, man. It's a smart pick. I love it.
Totally agree. And Diggy, man, thank you so much, man. I think that's awesome.
Appreciate you all for having me on.
For doing this. Please, and you already gave us social media, but please, if you can, come back on, man. We would love to have you back on when the season starts, man. And definitely, we got to chop it up. It's been way too long, so I appreciate you, Diggy.
All right, you all have a good night.
Take care, brother.
Have a good night, brother.
Man.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Hey, let me say this, guys, too, real quick, guys, in the chat. Hefe, please let them know who is the top guy right now that gets to be Revivalist of the Month and get to come on and I will ask a question to one of the special guests that we'll have lined up here. So who's in the lead, man?
Who better than Tuto? He dropped a 50 burger on us. That's going to be tough to beat. But Revivalist of the Month, you get to ask a celebrity a question, which I see Sal backstage, and we let Sal ask Kay Adams a question for free. So Sal owes us at least $50.
Well, we're coming
right. At least Sal, man. Come on. You know what I mean? So we always want to share the platform with you guys, and we figure why not do something to where you can add to the pot. We could give to the person that has the most correct right as far as the $5 donations or more. You're in the running to win the pot as well. So, we'll work out the details and etc. Once we get everything lined up with our producer here, Brother Monte. So, guys, keep bringing it in. Keep giving us your prediction. $5 minimum today. The largest donation that you guys put, which right now is $50. You get to pretty much be Revivalist of the Month. And then, ask the celebrity a question, that we have on our show that's going to be dropping hopefully soon.
And we're this close.
Guys, so
we're this close, Eli.
We're so close.
Don't tell them who.
I'm not. But you guys might be really happy with this one. Ecstatic with this one. It's a big one. It's a big one. Pause. It's a big one. No Diddy. No Diddy. All right. So guys, of course, man, right now we have the Bears on the clock, man. My other brother too.
This is the updated board. This is the updated board right here. The Bears are on the clock, and hold on, something just happened. I got confused with what's going on. Sal, you know what?
Sal.
What did he do?
He's a true gent. He's a true gent, dude.
Sal's the fucking
he's the best, man. He's the best.
Just cause now I gotta do it now. Just cause.
Eli, you know what you have to do, Eli.
I'm gonna do it now, Sal.
You know what I agree with Sal. Me and Sal have the exact same taste in women. Anytime we chat about a girl, the other one's like, "Yep, she's right up there." But Mina's hysterical. Awesome. She's a guy's girl. Awesome. She's funny as hell.
She's awesome, man. Shout out, definitely. I'm gonna make that happen just for you, Sal, for sure.
Sal's the best.
But yeah, man, the Bears are on the clock, man. I want to introduce this guy, man. It's my bro, man. He always supports the Revival. Let me make this clear. Always, man. He always asks, like, yo, man, what's going on? Revival. Every time I'm on his channel. Not only that, man, he's one half of the Young Gunners of the Giants channel here with the Hub, man, a.k.a. Kush, man. Please bring my brother in here, man. Kid Blue.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
My brother, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for doing this. This has been way too long. You're supposed to do this show a long time ago. What we doing here?
Yeah. What's going on, guys? I'm happy to be on here. It's my first time being on the channel, so appreciate you guys having me on. I will say really quick, I don't appreciate you guys allowing Sal to talk to my wife. I don't for free. Listen,
I
was highly upset about that. I had to take Twitter about that.
She is a lot of people's wives.
Yeah. And she don't mind either. She doesn't mind either. She's great.
She was too cool. Did you see? I don't know if you watched that show, but the three of us were just like,
I saw clips. I was raging. I was punching the air.
We got to have her back on because maybe we could play it cooler next time. But that was
we'll try.
Too much. That was Eli's finest work right there.
Yeah, listen, I don't know how, but shout out to our sister, man, Kay Adams. Shout out to you. We love you. We got to have you back on, honestly. So
I'm sure she's watching. Yeah,
I might clip. She might. Listen, she broke the
Maybe.
Daniel Jones news for us on the show.
I mean, she's right in the other room. I'll let her know. But
oh, okay.
Hey, let's go. Hey,
Sounds like she's what?
There it is.
Go. There it go. So I'm catching the time and speed. I can
You got it.
Hey, that was good.
I'm on it. So we got Kid Blue Man representing the Bears. Tell us what you're thinking and let us know when the pick is in, and we'll drop the chime.
Yeah, man. As this is the only pick in the top 10 where there's the same team picking twice. So the our co-GM for the Bears, Big Dash made the Caleb Williams pick. It's a little debatable, but just playing.
Very controversial.
Very controversial. But I'm not gonna lie, are you doing like my little big board? What I'm doing right now, kind of got sniped by Diggy. I did not see that coming with the Jared Verse pick at all. It's a good pick, great pick. He was one of my considerations, but now that he's off the board, I'm looking at Rome Odunze. I'm looking at maybe corner is like if I really fall in love with a guy, and sleeper pick Jerzon Newton. Jerzon Newton. I love him a lot. I think his tape is insane. I don't know why nobody talks about this guy. And on the interior, I feel like they can get a lot better on the interior. So
keep him in state. Keep him in state.
Yeah, exactly. So with that being said, I think I got the pick. The pick is in.
Okay. Okay. Hit it.
Let me play this song for you.
And with the 9th pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze. Wide receiver out of Washington. Wow. I don't think bringing in Keenan Allen was fantastic. I thought that was a great move. I mean, what a situation to put Caleb Williams in. I mean, it's probably one of the best situations to put a number 1 overall quarterback in. And, I don't think Keenan Allen keeps you from getting a guy like Rome Odunze. Keenan Allen is older, injury history, and a slot guy on top of that. So bringing in Rome Odunze with DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and then some other receivers in there, Cole Kmet. They brought in DeAndre Swift. I mean, that's just a powerhouse man. A powerhouse. And they could go defense as well, but I think their defense is well off. Just overload the offense for Caleb Williams and let them cook.
But man, as a rookie, like how is their offensive line? Because coming in as a rookie with those weapons is close to a best case scenario if they did that.
Yeah, I was considering offensive line, but I'm looking at Braxton Jones, and the only guy I would think about replacing would be Braxton Jones. I think they're good at right tackle. They went Darnell Wright early in the draft last year. Was that also the 9th overall pick?
You know what? You could be right there. Yeah, I have to fact check it right now.
Yeah, it was in like right at the end of the top 10. But they got Darnell right there. I think he first going into his second year. They're not going to replace him right away. Braxton Jones, like 5th round pick from like 3 years ago. He seems like he's doing okay. He's serviceable. Don't know if they would just want to replace him just to replace him. But I was considering like Olu Fashanu here, but I decided to go Rome Odunze and get just make a 3-headed monster of the wide receiver.
Obnoxious receiving core.
You might be right. That might be one of the best scenarios that a number 1 pick is walking into from an offensive standpoint.
Weapon-wise, hell
yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with either Fashanu or Rome. I feel like Rome dropping that far is too good a value to pass up, and I 100% agree with you there, man. That's a slam dunk pick. Slam dunk. And you were off by 1 pick. He went 10 last year.
He went 10. Okay. I knew it was somewhere at the end of the top 10, but yeah.
Smart.
Kid Blue was freaking good. But shout out to that pick. I love that pick, man. And forget about offensive line because you got Caleb Williams that can freaking make plays and scramble. So I wouldn't even worry about that. So damn good pick, man. Kid Blue. That was a good one, man. Please let them know where they can find you, my brother. Please.
Yeah, just as you see right here at KidBlueRB27 on YouTube, Twitter, I think Instagram, but I never post on there.
Exactly.
It's been like years. I try to get consistent, but I'm just like never paying attention
Only
to it.
Talking Giants has a massive following on Instagram.
Yeah,
I don't know how
people
people
DM me all the
Look at
time.
that.
People DM me all the time for like collabs on there on Instagram. Like, if you guys want to DM me for collabs, like Twitter is the place to do it. But but yeah, just and I also on TikTok. I think I'm KidBlueRB27 on TikTok as well. But I try to post it on there as much as I can. But yeah. Yep.
Good shit, man. Thank
Awesome,
you,
man.
Thank you guys.
I
Appreciate you,
man. We gotta have you on in the middle of the season. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Take care, brother.
Man, we are almost at the end here.
What a day.
I just want
What
to
a
shout
night.
out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you, everyone that actually picked for us, man. We're going to go by the list here, man. We're going to go to Big Dash, Authentic and the Beard, Giant Insider Jerry, Big Blue Banter. We want to thank you guys. We got Talking Giants, Bobby Skinner. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got, of course, us, New York Revival. Shout out to us, man. We got the Hub. We got Diggy. We got Kid Blue, man. And we want to thank also Mrs. Pest, the Korean, our special guest, for stopping by, man. It was awesome. We could not do the 3rd annual New York Revival's People Mock Draft without having her in the building to represent our brother Pest. He's been with us through the entire process of actually building this thing, so we couldn't take a year off, and we definitely won't from here on in. So thank you guys. Shout out to everybody who's donated. I believe Tuto is number 1 right now as far as being revivalist of the month.
Sal.
Sal.
We have a tie here.
Well, we have a tie. So we got to figure this out. We got to figure this out.
Is out in the ring, man.
But you know what? I thought Sal wanted the special other request. So you know what? We'll work it out with Sal. Because Sal's our guy. We'll have to do both.
I wish he was here so we could ask him.
Man, I wonder what he's got. You know, who's next on the docket here? The Jets. Who gives a shit about the Jets? All right, good night, guys. No, I'm kidding. Listen, listen, guys. If you guys don't know who these guys are, you've been living under a rock. One's definitely been a revival from the beginning. You know him as from He's a Giant, man. He's been our producer tonight as well. And also Sal, who was not a content creator.
Proudly not.
Yeah, right. But shout out to both of the guys here in the building. He's a Giant podcast. Round of applause, Monte, Sal. Let's bring them on in here. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause.
I love the shirt. Love the shirt, Sal. Always comes with it.
This shirt is a public service message for all of you who listen to Monty's bullshit all day long. He lies to you. He gets your hopes up. He makes you think good things are going to happen before you're reminded you're a Giants fan and nothing good will ever happen.
Don't piss on our fucking parade right now because we got Drake May at 6, okay? So
He's a Giant.
That's right.
I'm just wearing Jets green.
Yes, okay.
Let's
I
go.
respect doing that, man.
But
All
guys,
right, so
you
Joe
are
Douglas.
the Jets. It's on the clock.
Joe Douglas.
Yeah, what you got, man? What you guys got? Let us know what you got going on, and let us know if the pick is in.
The pick is in.
Oh, that quick?
Yeah, they're ready. They're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. We've been ready.
Is this the exact scenario you guys were sexting about all day about what you're going to do? You guys knew this. You knew it was going to fall this way. Of course you did. This is what you did.
It was the group chat with our future sponsors from OnlyFans. For all the OnlyFans bots who are watching, we at He's a Giant are friendly to OnlyFans marketing. So,
I see you out there.
Pod.
I know you're out there, bot. Reach out to Monte Cristo. He'll find you.
Should we
The
ask
pick
these
is
guys
in.
the question when this is all done, by the way?
Of course we should.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, let's
First,
play
let's
the
get their
song.
pick, and then
Let's do
we'll. Boom.
All right. I got to put in the intro music like I did last year. This is last year I had the Death Star music for the Eagles.
You're the Eagles.
So
So
we have a more
should have never been built.
I have a more appropriate musical theme for the New York Jets, the other team in New York City. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So-
Before we do it, is it copywritten? Because we got to spread some money. Is it copywritten here? They will take our money. Hold up. Is it copywritten?
If it is, it's from a very, very long time ago. I think you'll be all right.
All right, cool. Hey, Speed, make sure you bookmark this right here.
I
man.
got it.
All right. Here we go. You ready?
Let's do it.
Hit it. Oh, no.
Oh wow.
Oh, no. Jets fans.
Coming from the Giants, that hurts. That's got to hurt even more.
Fuck 'em.
Sorry. We have to give you guys shit. We have to.
Because fuck them. That's why.
That's because that's why.
Fuck them. That's why. That's great. That's so
I
good.
think I woke my kids up. That's fine. I'll keep myself long enough.
It was worth it, though. It was worth it.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Jetropolitans select Brock Bowers, tight end, University of Georgia.
Couldn't pass up.
We went through a couple of scenarios. I'll let Monty get into our discussion because we expected the board to play out this way.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely went back and forth. Ultimately, we did go with Brock Bowers. You know, you got some San Francisco guys there with Robert Saleh. You have the George Kittle comps. You got a team that's ready to win now. You know, we did talk a little bit about going offensive line. Olu Fashanu, you know, we consider him a blue chip player. He's a more valuable position, the offensive tackle. But, you know, they went out and got Tyron Smith to be the left tackle there. And it's going to not really be a natural fit for him. They have Morgan Moses over at right tackle. So we were trying to think of the position that would give them the best chance to improve the team this year, because it feels like they're really going all in. You know, another guy who wasn't even on the board we also looked at was Troy Fontenot. Troy Fontenot has more versatility. He's a guy we're very high on. You could plug him in at left guard and move him out to tackle if you had injuries. But ultimately, you know, we went with an instant impact player in Brock Bowers.
It makes sense. Rodgers has to love this pick, right? Like, this is a Rodgers pick. Give him his weapon. I'm sure they wanted one of those wide receivers. And hey, yeah, maybe they might, maybe they might trade up, but they want a weapon for him, and that makes sense. Sal, give us a little bit more background of for our Jets fans that might not know who Brock Bowers is.
Yeah,
tell us what makes him so damn good.
Pound for pound, Brock Bowers is probably, he could be viewed as high as maybe the third or fourth best prospect in this class. I think we had him on our big board at around 5 or 6, something like that. So Brock Bowers is a tight end from Georgia. It's not great to take tight ends this high unless they're the kind of guys who you think have a potential Hall of Fame career sitting in front of them. And Brock Bowers' body of work in Georgia is really on that trajectory. I mean, it's crazy to say that, but he has led Georgia in receptions for 3 years in a row, including his true freshman year at Georgia. He's been on a national title team. He was a Bolitnikov finalist as a tight end. He is an elite receiver. He's a weapon as a receiver, as a tight end. He's also a pretty damn good blocker. I mean, if there's a knock on Bowers, that maybe he's not quite big enough for the position. But we're nitpicking. He's about 6'3", 243. I think you get him up to about 250. I think that's good enough. He's a very good move blocker in space. He can hold his own inline. Like, he's not an elite inline blocker, but I think he can be a solid, chip blocker and move on. But what he really excels at is being a weapon on the offense. So think George Kittle. That he's a George Kittle-esque type tight end. The New York Jets are in a, like Monty mentioned, they're in a like Super Bowl or bust window right now. And the alternative options, like you could go O-line here, right? They're definitely there are options there, but they did a decent job in free agency bulking up their O-line and getting guys like Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith and John Simpson. They have some depth there. They have AVT playing right guard. He can swing over to tackle. They have Joe Tippmann, who ended up being one of the better centers in the class last year. They need an impact player. Now you got Mike Williams, who is a good receiver, but he only played 3 games last year at receiver. You have Garrett Wilson, who's elite. With the only other pick we would have considered here was Rome Odunze. I think if he was there, we would have taken him. But with Odunze off the board, the Jets need an impact offensive player that's going to put up points with Rodgers. This is the highest impact player in this class. And long term, even though it's a tight end, pound for pound, tight ends give you 50 cents. They give you, they give you value. You get them for 50 cents on the dollar versus comparable producing wide receivers in the NFL. So it's not a bad pick,
I think the Jets fans are gonna love it. I think they will. Like you said, so if they went lineman, it's almost like Rodgers like, all right, thanks for the 1 year, but it's a long term pick. I feel like Brock Bowers is let's win now. Let's get this going.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go line, I think you got to go with a guy like Fuaga or Fatnu, who has more versatility that you can plug them in at guard and you can move them out the tackle if one. Like Tyron Smith seems to get hurt every single year. That's not a bad move to be prepared for that, but it's a tough spot to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, Fountain would make the most sense. Olufashanu, by far, in my opinion, is the best player on the board, outside of Odunze, if he would have been here. But Fashanu is going to be sitting in this scenario, right? He's probably sitting behind Tyron Smith. And are you going to use the 10th overall pick on a tackle for next year? Even though I personally think Fashanu is the best tackle in this class. I think he's better than Joe Alt. I think he's gotten a bit of a bad rap, and there are certain players who I don't understand why their stock is falling. Olufashanu is the Andrew Thomas of this class, in my opinion. And I really feel like he's that good. But are you going to start him over veterans when you're trying to win a Super Bowl? Probably not. So Fountain now could come in, plug in, and play left guard, and he can slide over the tackle if you need him. But at the same time, like, you're not taking that piece over Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers can put up points for you and win you football games right now. So I think he's the consensus choice here for the Jets. I'd be surprised if they went in any other direction. If you look at the defensive side of the ball, they're loaded. Like, who are you taking?
Oh yeah.
They're good. They have the number one defense, right? Like there's
they're too good right now.
Who's their backup quarterback right now?
Tyrod, which makes total sense because if you have a guy who gets hurt, you want Tyrod as your quarterback,
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Until Tyrod gets hurt.
Tyrod's a really good quarterback, and
then you're rolling Tommy DeVito out there.
You can see it play out for the Jets with the Rodgers getting hurt, Tyrod coming in, Tyrod like breaking 12 ribs on one play, and then like you've got like Zach. No offense, Tyrod, but like you do that, and then you've got Zach Wilson or whoever out there again. Like
the one thing I'll add to the Brock Bowers pick as well is he was as productive as it comes as a true freshman tight end, same as sophomore all the way up through junior. So, typically when you're looking for instant impact players, you look for guys who produced when they were 18 years old going into the college level. Typically that translates well to producing right away at the next level. And so that's a good sign. And, he's been good. He's been dominant since he's second he joined college football. So that's something to keep an eye on. I'll also say we did discuss if Roman Dunze was there, we would have picked him. I would have loved that pick. He's got a lot of Devontae Adams comps out there. You give Aaron Rodgers and new Devontae Adams. Woo, that would have been nice, but just a picker.
Yeah, then you're literally getting the second best guy. Best guy left, like from a weapon standpoint. So it checks out, man. It checks out. I'm sure you're gonna make a lot of Jet fans happy. Joe Douglas, smart pick. Joe Douglas, smart pick.
He also helps in the run game. Again, he's a good run blocker. So like you're not getting a lineman, but you get a guy who can be a move blocker in the run game. Brees Hall, you can definitely set up a game where you're kind of working up the middle, blocking well, setting up your outside zone runs, and then getting the ball to Brock Bowers and Garrett Wilson. I mean, that's a tough offense to defend against.
As Giant fans here, we gotta give kudos. That would be a dynamic offense right there. That'd be scary. But guys, we love you. You guys know this already. We appreciate you. You guys can find these dudes at He's a Giant. Where can they find you? Tell us exactly.
I have no idea where to find these guys. So
tell us.
So you can find me. You can see it right here on the screen. My at Monte Cristo. You can find Sal, Queens_guy. But then, find us at He's a Giant Pod. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We actually normally go live on Thursday nights, but we're going live tomorrow night. So we are not going to be available.
That is breaking news to Sal.
Thank you for letting me know.
Sal forgot, but we were going live tomorrow night, and we're talking top 30 visits. We're going to go over the guys you brought in. We know that relates well typically to guys we've picked. It's typically something we do. So we're going to discuss all the guys that came in for the top 30 visits and what we think of them. So, see you guys tomorrow night.
Appreciate you, man. Guys, hang out again, backstage. Thank you so much. I do appreciate Monte. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much, man.
Sal, what you got?
Thank you, man. I got you, man. I got you. Appreciate a little time. I got you, brother. I got you. I'm on the case. I got you. I'll make some calls. I appreciate it.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Well, listen.
What a show. What a show.
What a fucking show. The third annual went out basically without a hitch because.
Hold on, let's do this. Let's do the 3 here. Let's do the 3. Get us back in the format here. Let's do the 3 cameras.
Hold on. Before we round this out, let's get.
We got a lot of supers to go.
Hold on, we got something. And Spiro, you're back. You're back on translation duty.
All right, let me get you throwing
in Italy, where the sun is probably coming up soon in Italy.
Yeah, it's got to be like 4 something. I mean, listen. For my club mates, to NYR and all Giants YouTube content creators, legends, for all your hard work and efforts every Wednesday morning here. Oh man, please slap all boys, losers, including Saquon.
Let's go.
Get rid of Sal.
Let's get rid of
Sal. We appreciate you, my man. Always.
Thank you so much, man. You bought it today. Thank you so much. I think yeah, that's awesome.
We have a showstopper. We have a showstopper here.
We have the
showstopper. This is a red one, guys. This is a red one.
Let's go, Bill. Let's go.
Dad always said, if you're gonna swing, you swing for the fences. God damn it!
Like your dad.
And Tuto, unblock this guy. Okay, he's a nice guy.
It's a nice night.
Thank you to everyone who took time on the show tonight. I love it. Listen, the support is fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much, Bill. This is
Bill,
legendary status.
You are in the lead to become the revivalist.
I think he's going to close it out unless someone comes in
and tops that. But you are in the lead for revivalist of the month. You get to come on the show, kick it with us, and not only that, you will also ask the celebrity guest that we have on a question as well, because we let Sal on, we let Authentic on, we let a couple people on when we had some guests on, ask them a question, and we wanted to share that experience with you guys and help this cause as well. So we do appreciate it so much. Thank you. The
best
legend, dude. Best. Keys to the castle.
That was. Listen, I mean, guys, I gotta be honest with you. That was one of the most flawless episodes that we've had in a long time.
Let's come on. Can we just? I mean, this guy.
Shout out, Monte.
Eli, can we give a round of applause to Monty?
Yes.
I mean, do you have like a button or something?
Round of applause. Let this go. Encore. You gotta let this go.
That is so loud.
I'm sorry. I had to let it rock.
Happy to help, fellas.
Monty, you're the man, dude. From day one, you've been the man. Couldn't have done this tonight without you, because I didn't check that group chat once, and you did something right, because everyone was filing in and out listening to Monty here. So thank you, brother.
No problem, guys. Happy to help.
Now listen, man, if we got some big guests, I'm gonna have to call you. We have something lined up. So I'm gonna have to call you.
I got you. You got my number.
Monty produced such a good show that there's 588 people watching between Twitter and YouTube.
Thank you.
Guys.
Go follow Monty Cr52. You see his handle right there.
Absolutely. And listen, guys, to have 589 people in here, and this is considered kind of like the dead parts of the season here, because only 2 weeks out before the draft, and next week out before the draft. So a lot of people are probably just like, So for you guys to come in here and show this amount of love and appreciation, and the numbers continue to climb, thank you, man. The donations was huge, man, and of course we share it with you guys and the success as well. So we want to thank you guys. Soon we should have an announcement on the guests and etc. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised of it. I think you guys are, you'll probably want to pile in for this one and get your supers ready, because I think this person is going to be awesome for the Giants community. So we'll release that shortly. We'll also get a couple more guests as well for you guys, but we want to thank you, man. Thank you, Monte. Thank you, everybody that participated tonight. And guys, let's send this thing out, man. On behalf of my brothers, man, you guys know who this is, and that's Mr. Glass Half Full of Nets. Spee if you nasty now.
Let's go. Great night.
And on behalf of my brother El Jefe, aka White Jersey, aka Blue Jersey, aka Damn It Daniel, and it's your boy Eli Rax, aka Vibe. Shout out to you, the Revivalist. We appreciate you. Please, peace and blessings. How did I mess that up?
We love you. We love you. You got it. You landed that play. Thank you, guys.
Eli Rax, El Jefe, Mr. Glass Half Full, the Revival.